Hi, guys. My name is Don Jones, and this is By Chance or By God, the only channel for skeptics with an open mind. This channel is all about incredible stories, stories where something unusual happens that changes someone's life. Your job is to tell me what you think. Did it happen by chance or by God? If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. This is episode number 3, and it's called The Letter in the Wallet. This story was first published in Reader's Digest, September 1985, written by Arnold Fine, F-I-N-E. I read the story in a book by Ravi Zacharias called The Grand Weaver. As Fine tells the story, he found a wallet on the street. It had just $3 in it and a very old, crumpled up letter. The letter was dated 60 years before. The letter started, "Dear Michael." It was a beautiful love letter telling of her love for Michael. A parent had forbidden them to see each other. The last line said, "I will always love you, Hannah." On a whim, Fine decided to see if he could track down the writer of the letter based on the return address. He was not surprised to find that Hannah and her family had moved out long ago, but the current resident told Fine about a nursing home where Hannah's mother lived. Fine tracked down the nursing home, but learned that Hannah's mother had passed away. But they did have an address on file for Hannah. From that number, he found that Hannah herself now lived in a nursing home. After contacting the nursing home, he made arrangements to visit Hannah. The director of the nursing home accompanied him to a room where Hannah was watching TV. Fine introduced himself, showed her the letter, and asked if she had written the letter. Hannah said, "Yes, I sent that letter to him because I was only 16 years old and my mother wouldn't let us see each other anymore. He was very handsome, like Sean Connery." Michael Goldstein was his name. "If you find him, tell him that I think of him often and never did marry anyone. No one ever matched up to him." Now, knowing Michael's name, Fine wanted to see if he could find Michael. On the way out, the security guard was asking about his visit. Fine told him about Michael Goldstein. The guard said, "There's a Mike Goldstein who lives in the same building on the 8th floor. Fine went back to the 8th floor to find Michael. When he found Michael, he asked him if he lost his wallet, and Michael said, "Oh yes, I lost it when I was out for a walk the other day." Fine handed Michael the wallet. Michael was full of gratitude and was thanking Fine when Fine interrupted him. Fine said, "I have something to tell you. I read your letter, and furthermore, I think I know where Hannah is." Michael said, "You know where she is? How is she?" "She's fine, and just as pretty as when you knew her." Michael said, "Could you tell me where she is? I'd love to call her. When that letter came to me, my life ended. I've never gotten married. I never stopped loving her." Fine took Michael to where Hannah was. By that time, the nursing home director had joined them. When they got to Hannah's room, the director said, "Hannah, do you know this man?" Hannah searched his face, and finally, Michael said, "Hannah, it's Michael." A very long hug, tears, and life stories were shared as Fine and the director left the room. 3 weeks later, Fine got an invitation to a wedding of 76-year-old Hannah and 78-year-old Michael. This story gets me every time because my wife and I met at 16. We've been married over 40 years now, and I think that if somehow we broke up, I would have been a lot like Michael. No one else could have matched up to her. So what do you think? Did this story happen by chance or by God? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.